We are by the minute, by the hour, tracking what our Georgia delegation in Congress is doing. We were doing the same thing yesterday. Yesterday, the big question was, will this happen? Now we know it has. And it didn't necessarily need to happen. Lawmakers, they had a last chance to avert a shutdown yesterday. It didn't happen, though. That midnight deadline came and went. The government is now shut down. The big sticking point was and remains health care. Democrats want more health care funding and an extension of Affordable Care Act subsidies in any new spending bill. They say it is essential. They are blaming Republicans for opposing it. Congresswoman Nikema Williams, a Democrat who represents Atlanta, posted this to X overnight.
Let's negotiate in good faith, reopen our government so that the American people can keep costs down, get the health care that they deserve, keep our airport thriving, especially in Atlanta, the world's busiest. I'm here to do my job, but y'all, the math is the math. And this Republican shutdown lies squarely at the feet of who is in charge. Republicans have a majority in the House, the Senate, and the presidency. This falls on them.
That is the Democrats' view. Republicans have a very different perspective on all of this, as you can imagine. They argue that the Democrats should support a GOP proposal that would keep the government funded at roughly its current levels. Congressman Buddy Carter, a Republican representing coastal Georgia and who is running for Senate right now, he posted this to X saying, quote, Chuck Schumer, Jon Ossoff, and the Democrats got their wish. The government is officially in a shutdown. Now the American people will feel the pain inflicted by their partisan Democratic games.
All right. So, Zach, of course, the big question is how might this impact a lot of people in the federal workforce? But there also could be some potential political impact for lawmakers, especially as they're still going back and forth, failing to reach a deal.
Yeah, and you heard the tenor of the debate a little bit in what you heard from Congresswoman Nikema Williams and Congressman Buddy Carter. There's a slew of similar statements and comments from both Democrats and Republicans. It underscores the gulf that is still in between these two sides. There's going to be a political impact here. The question is what it will be. Both Democrats and Republicans, they're messaging aggressively, as we've seen, and they're both kind of pointing the finger at each other, saying it's the other party's fault for this. We're the ones who are trying to keep the government open. Eventually, voters are going to have to decide which side they believe. You can expect that all the politicians involved here have lots of polls in the field. They're closely watching to see what voter sentiment is, and whatever those results are could have a big impact on where this entire shutdown conversation goes moving forward.